My name is Andreas Jägerlehner. I'm one of the owners and the CEO at the Lean Projects in Switzerland, which is a Dynamics 365 partner. And we are busy with actually implementing a vertical solution for the print and packaging market. And I'm working since 1995 in the print and packaging industry. We have done over 35 implementation projects and are working exclusively in the print and packaging market. Lean Projects, my company, is a relatively small, very specialized company, having 16 employees, which is a Microsoft partner, Microsoft solution provider. And we developed this vertical print and packaging solution, which focuses on ERP and cloud services for the packaging industry. On a simple example here, when we would create a new product, we would actually go into Dynamics 365 and we would start a new quotation to just create a new product. So we can utilize this whole integration, including the CAD generation and so on, just here from that same screen. So I could just start a new quotation, for example, here. And then basically using the print and packaging functionality, actually go enter into a specific wizard, which would offer me for the type of packaging I'm actually working in, that would offer specialized wizards and screens where I can very quickly generate a new product configuration without going through a very lengthy process in the standard ERP system. So, for example, I could say here I would like to have an ECMA style box. This is a standard box. I would just have to tell the system, okay, what kind of material do I want to use? Then I could actually branch into our CAD interface and just give some very basic information here, like the box should be 90 millimeters by 45 millimeters by 160 millimeters. And then I would just run this process and it will actually start going to the Ardios CAD system of ESCO and actually would execute this process. And the integration is like that we would, while this is running, I can actually just sign into the Web Center software from ESCO. And so what we are doing here is we will actually see immediately those projects would be automatically created for me, and there could be different types of projects. So, for example, we could have a briefing, which would actually be kind of a development request we can submit to the CAD people without sending emails or sending any type of paperwork. We could just launch those kind of projects. Or what I'm just doing now, I'm just through software creating a new product design, and that will then just end up being a new construction in the CAD system. And that's there's two attributes actually to that. One is the actual box we want to create, and then there's also the production sheet we need to know, because we want to utilize the whole machine in an optimal way. So this is kind of automatically being created by the process. Here. So when I'm going back into Dynamics, I would actually have created an ESCO project. I would have run this box. It would have been laid out on a production sheet automatically, and I could then just go ahead and very quickly actually create a new product. Like probably customer wants to have a quote for 45,000 products. I've already taken over all this CAD related data from the ESCO system, which is another cloud service basically, into Dynamics 365 here. And I could go ahead and tweak the production process. So this is an offset printed product, which does offset printing, die cutting, and the gluing step, and it's all kind of pre-configured already. Also, data can come actually from the CAD system to speed up that process. And then I could just give some name to that new item. I could check if everything is okay here from the material flow point of view. No, I have to click again. That looks great. And then I could just close my configurator, and basically I would already have a new product configured with very specific attributes and very specific size. And I could actually right away go into my price selector and ask for a good margin here on the price and just approve this product basically, which will then also automatically generate a new item number in Dynamics. So that's a very quick process here. So in a matter of even below maybe 10 seconds, we can actually create a quotation which we can send to the customer. I'm not printing this probably here, so we can just go ahead with that. And then we have other integrations in the process, which would actually allow to also get all the graphical data and so on generated from that workflow. And that's actually how we could then also bring that over into our shop floor system, which you can see here. That's a very simple, also a web, a cloud-based service, which is now presenting the production data to the operator at the machine. And again, as we have this interface with Web Center or with ESCO, for example, we could actually have this kind of information here available as well. So I could go back and actually inquire my, oops, probably was logged off here, was hanging around for too long. So I can just go back in here, and which will actually give me here like information about the CAD drawings as well. But I could also have other information, like for example, the print configuration of that salt box would actually be available here as well. So that's the type of digital integration and digital workflows we are looking at when we talk about integrating the digital transformation into the print and packaging process. Many of these things nowadays are still done with paperwork and with printed paper back and forth. And of course, we are aiming at speeding up the processes and actually getting more speed by not having to print this, and then there is changes to the products. You have to go back and reprint everything again and so on. If we have this kind of fully integrated graphical and digital workflow, then we are very, very quick and very error-free as well in our whole process. So that's just one thing. Maybe another example we could look at as well. Once we have configured a product here, would also be as I said, the print and packaging industry is having this lot size 1 problem where we have to do many more orders, many more repeat orders to actually do our revenues. So what we also look at here is that, for example, we could go back to our sales workspace. Okay. And we could actually, if we had to do a repeat order, I could just find in our product cockpit, we could just find salt box, and I could just select that box here. That's an existing order. It has already run several times. I have all pricing, production information, tooling information, delivery information, and so on a fingertip here. And then I could very, very quickly regenerate a repeat order. I just give this a name. Maybe customers did supply some PO number, and I could then just launch that that item from here. I think I didn't select it properly, so let's do that again. So we would just have the opportunity now. This time, probably we want to print 60,000 pieces, and we can just launch a new sales order, a so-called repeat order. Now all the the details are actually known. So I would just change the delivery date probably, and then I could just launch a production order from here. So again, in the number of a few seconds, we could actually create those production orders and have all the information again on that item available. If we go here, for example, we could see also that graphical representation of the item and so on. And we even can go further than that, and that's probably a topic for an upcoming webinar. Is we are also building web interfaces now, and we actually work with existing customers on that as well. That we actually have a fully automated workflow, even from external systems, to actually generate those kind of production orders and production structures automatically through the process. Basically concludes my little speech here, and I was trying to give you like 2 ideas on how this integration standardization can actually help in digitalizing critical workflows in the example of a print and packaging company. And I hope this was giving you a good overview also about our print and packaging solution we are offering on top of Microsoft Dynamics 365. Thank you.